Hello everybody! Editor SigYohna here. Just inform you guys that before the video starts, that during the recording, we actually had some audio issues. It shouldn't be too bad, but I just want to give you guys the heads up just in case. Hopefully it should be fine, and hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you for supporting Saturday morning. Now see you on to the video.
Your mother. Welcome back, everybody.
She watches Saturday mornings.
I'm gone for 3 weeks, and this is the first thing we do.
It's Saturday morning.
It's
Do
Saturday.
you know where your mom's at?
She's probably watching Saturday morning.
Well,
You should too.
I did tell
Oh my
Hikari
God.
that our target demographic is 30-year-old moms, you know. We're not 30-year-old, hold on, it's older,
Hell
hold on,
yeah.
right? Yeah. What's average mom age? What is mom age?
My goodness.
I don't know.
mean, we
what's
got
mom age.
we got 6% of 35 to 44-year-olds
And
and
they're-
10.6% female audience.
And they're
so
all hot single
knows?
mothers in your area. You know what? Just
let's go.
put that in your Tinder, I like Saturday morning, and they'll be like, oh hey, you like Saturday morning too? Hands up.
Am I allowed to put myself? I am single right now. Am I allowed to put myself out there? Single moms?
Come on.
Oh yeah.
Slate Saturday morning, let's go.
Put it on your
Hey.
resume. You'll get the job.
Yeah. 'Cause, you know, I told someone, I do stuff for Saturday morning, and they shook my hands, like, thank you for your service. I'm like, oh, thank you.
They ask you your availability, and you're like, I'm available as long as it's not Saturday morning. And they're like, what are
Wait.
you doing Saturday morning? I'm watching Saturday
Wait.
morning.
Like, oh
You're
my
hired.
god. Yeah, I got.
It's like if you not heard of Saturday morning, we just passed 250 subs. Like
Yeah,
you'd be
250.
a fucking idiot.
Oh
not
my
to hire me.
fucking god.
I don't give
under
a
a
shit that
rock?
that guy. I don't
Do
give a
you not
shit.
know who I am?
I don't give a shit that Alexson has a Harvard degree in this field. I don't give a shit. I'm on Saturday morning.
Look, you know, there's Allison there with a Harvard degree. Like, who's looking at the glee? One person. Who's looking at Saturday morning? 264. I'm gonna double check the
Yeah.
exact amount.
Man, really
Yeah,
hammering
you
it
know,
in
we're just
time frame of this.
we're just so humble here at Saturday morning. We're like so humble,
Mhm.
so humble.
But yeah, as you cannot see, as Duke is blocking it with his big robot head, we're doing a Q&A. We asked our our community on our Discord
Which we have
for some
now.
questions, which we have linked down in the description.
Yeah, if you
It should be in like most of the videos.
Yeah.
Any recent video should have it.
yeah, but
uh,
if you guys wanna talk about any of the games, like, you know, Digital Dreams or the Musketeer Academy game, you should also watch that. If you don't watch it, it's good. Trust me, I'm there.
Or like I want the next game we're doing. We're not gonna be mentioning it here, but it's said in the Discord.
yeah,
so
it's over there in
ooh.
the Discord. Like, you should go to check what it is. We're not talking about it anywhere else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're on
you
the
could ask
Discord
your own
already.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you ever do something like this again, we got a couple questions, maybe, like, and you know, once like some more stuff happens, and like, hey, we can probably get more questions and do another Q&A, kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
So if you're sad you missed this Q&A, well, if you missed the next one, that's your fault. We already told you.
Yeah, like, you know,
Oh my
like first one, shame on us. First time, second time, shame on you. Third time, I don't know. I
Yeah.
can't count that hard.
But yeah, on to the first question by Matthew.
Oh,
What are I'm guessing this is what are your favorite and least favorite cards ever? For the players and the characters.
Ooh.
I think I know Frostbite's answer for one of those parts.
So was that least favorite and favorite?
Mhm.
Yeah, both in character and out of character. Who wants to start?
I have it kind of set up
That's a
as
lot.
like Frostbite, Duke, and then like Lumi, so we can go like left to right, and then like
Okay.
Hikari at the end, because you know, top right.
All right. For Frostbite, it's probably Ice Enchanter. I believe it's
Oh,
called
Cold
Frost
Enchanter?
Enchanter.
Cold Enchanter?
Cold Enchanter.
Okay, Cold
I don't know why. It's been a couple weeks.
An Ice Age catapult just sitting there in the deck.
Least favorite, definitely Japanese Starfish.
What? I thought that was your favorite. You talk about all the time.
Definitely least favorite. For me personally, like Jelly, my favorite card that if we're talking childhood favorites, my first ever Yu-Gi-Oh card was Beta the Magnet War.
Oh, Beta!
Beta the magnet cock.
Oh my god.
But as an adult, I really like Jerry Beans Man.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, Jelly Beans Man's a good boy.
Least favorite? Fucking Eldritch. So I can't curse. Can I curse?
fucking
Yeah, I think I
Eldritch.
can curse.
Yeah, you can curse.
I don't like that Golden Lord. His alternate art's very pretty. I just don't like him as a card.
Yeah.
Like I just really don't like him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, that's me.
please long.
Hey, E-Man.
All right. In character, favorite card. Honestly, for all my childhood knowledge, like if you're gonna say I couldn't say Drag Crush for Duke, I'd say fine Power Tool Dragon. But
Fair.
yeah, Duke's favorite card is definitely Drag Crush. It's a card I didn't know about before this campaign, and now I think it's synonymous for me with Duke. It almost feels like did I build this card knowing it feels like a Destiny kind of thing that it was like I couldn't imagine any other signature ace in Duke's deck besides it's too perfect. It's too of all the stuff I'd imagined, and then it's like, oh yeah, here's your card. Even in the
There's other
campaign.
options you could have chosen. No.
Yeah, that's exactly as you probably for those
Like,
who've watched.
was that the
yeah.
only option? Like, are you sure that wasn't the only option? Look at him. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. She's like, he probably has like six packs. That's like 36 packs.
His tail has a tire tread mark on it. Come on.
Like yeah, it was meant to be.
Yeah.
I think for least favorite card, I guess this would include a card. Like if this is imagining if Duke was able to see all the cards. I think Duke would be kind of freaked out by and not like is I think it's like Labyrinth Wall is what it's called. It's like a creature with like
The
it's got
shadow,
the claws and a
shadow
bunch of-
Shadow Goal?
or
Shadow
wall shadow.
Ball.
It's one because
Wall-
it's like two different
It's
ones.
one of those.
And they're both. It's Wall Shadow is when you use the equip card, while Labyrinth.
Yep, Shadow Ghoul. Yep,
Labyrinth.
Shadow Ghoul.
Yeah.
Yep, Shadow Ghoul would be.
Mhm.
Shadow Goal is like the monster prior.
Yeah.
I like Shadow
Yeah.
Ghoul. It's
I like
really
Shadow.
cool
Like
design.
Shadow Ghoul has a
I
pretty
think-
good like small boss monster, but yeah, that's how I go ahead.
Yeah, I think it freaked. I think that's Duke's least favorite. Personally,
Noting that down.
Thank. I think
This
of
is
like
all
a
a bait.
personal. Ooh. Okay, my favorite. Okay, my personal favorite card is probably I think Buster Blader. I think is the coolest shit ever.
Oh
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
It's got it's so cool. I just like it a lot. It's just like it's I don't know how to describe it. It's that perfect level of like late 90s, early 2000s coolness combined with Yu-Gi-Oh aesthetic and big sword.
Heck
And then
yeah.
the arm, it's Lee's favorite card is fueled by childhood frustrations because my brother had this card in his deck when we did like duels growing up. It's called Sacritucer Armor. Fuck that card.
Oh, Sakura.
Every time I got an upper hand on my brother playing growing up, it always every time I could never beat my brother in duels. Because
I love
Sacritucer
that.
Armor was so fucking annoying.
I love that trap card so much.
So mad. It's the fucking pot of greed of attack counters.
I think
It's
I
just-
own the Lush Duel version of that in like my binder.
Hell
Cool,
yeah.
can I burn it?
No, it's for my binder. Look, it's all the legend cards there. It's
No.
a really good binder.
No, not your binder, just that card. Just let me dip my finger
Wait,
in
hold
it
on.
and-
No.
Say goodbye to Sacritucer Armor!
We're going camping. Eamon's like, does anyone got any kindling? And he's just like, here.
No, like what we use for burning is just like this. Like Frostbite just bought a bunch of like Japanese starfish, like He-Man for some.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that shit would go up real nice.
Just has like a shit ton of Sakuletto armors. You see? It's like I
It'd
don't
go
know,
up so
guys. I
nice.
found some villains.
A bunch of them wrapped in a rubber band.
Yeah,
You
moving
got a
on.
light?
to-
Sure.
oh,
Okay.
yes, moving on to Lumi or
Hello.
Yohna.
Yeah. Lumi's favorite card. It may well, I don't know the name, but like that cute receptionist lady, that's my favorite.
My fucking god.
That's my favorite card. Least favorite card, Cold Enchanter, cause I lost to it. and as Yohna, I'm not gonna lie, I had a different answer at the beginning for my favorite card. If I was first, I think my answer would have been something else. Cause I think the first thing in my brain was like one of the flog cards, cause I like the flog cards. But I remembered my Blue Origins. I say that I'm still mixed between two, cause I like Dragon Monsters. They're my favorite. So I gotta go with Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. I love him. He's so cool. He's like 2 dark monsters, and like I really like the Dark Dragons too. I'm like, you know, Hikari will never give me any of those in these games because he knows I like them, and because they're powerful, as well because of second half.
And there's no extra deck summoning. In this.
Yeah, you can't. Why couldn't you make Starving Venom Ritual Dragon? Okay, he's gonna be.
And
my
your
boy.
least favorite card?
Lead Dragon Lagoon. Fuck that card.
Oh, Red Dragon Dragoon?
Yeah, Lagoon.
Red Eyes
Fuck that.
Dragoon?
Yeah, it's so stupid. It's like really good, but in a way like, how am I supposed to play against this? I see this, I'm like, oh no. Like I played like what you call it, Duel Nexus, and then like, oh, like I moved this attack. Oh, this person has Lagoon. I guess I lose now. I don't know. This is probably gonna be something. Oh, you can
Just
like
pull their IP address and then threaten them with it, like forfeit.
Well, you see, most of them were bots. So I mean, I can get a magnet and be like, yeah.
Find me your creator.
Yeah.
Great. So, well, I'm assuming they'd also want me to say this, even though they said player and character.
Yes, say it for every NPC.
For every NPC.
Every NPC.
But no.
Yeah.
Because that would take too long. But for me personally, my favorite card, it's very much dependent on two. Because I really do love Kuriboh. It's like my little baby. If you ask me my favorite archetype, I would 100% say Kuriboh. They're just very cute little guys, and I just love little guys. I'm not a very competitive person, so like I don't care about its competitive value. But if I have to go with individual card, I just fucking really love Trinsamu Road Reinek. It's so cool. I love specific fusion monsters that require like 2 specific monsters, even though they're very bad.
Lilac is actually pretty good, honestly. Like,
and just to like get out on the field.
Oh yeah,
like, especially in rush duels. But it combines like the 2 aspects like very well, and it's just a very cool monster. Here. Least favorite card. So Yohna, what's that fucking stupid field spell you always use in your frog decks?
no, don't hurt
Chicken
wetlands.
Game?
Oh no, wetlands.
Oh, Wetlands.
Wetlands.
Wetlands
Oh.
beatdown is my
I hate
baby.
wetlands.
Wetlands beatdown is my. I love it.
When I duel Yohna personally, like on Dueling Nexus, whatever the fuck we were using, anytime they pull out their frog deck, I just know I'm not gonna enjoy myself. Because I know I'm just waiting for them to pull out Wetlands. Like I can hold my own until Wetlands comes out. Then I'm like, alright, fuck me.
It's Wetlands, Aquajet, and then like this Floggy Force Field, because they were like, yeah, Flogs, we're gonna give you your own Mirror Force.
Yeah, fuck frogs.
Flogs are the best. They would be my favorite archetype, but then I realized I have other loves.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, next question is by Axel the Susbean. This is an easy one for me. What are y'all's favorite foods? And what do you think your character's favorite foods are? Hikari, you can choose. Oh, I can choose from my favorite NPC in the game.
Ooh, my favorite food, personally, I'm a big burger fiend. Even though it's very generic American food, something about like a classic, like really good burger, it's very just like feel good for me. For my boy though, if we're talking Frostbite doesn't need to eat. He's a man.
Yeah. Gonna go in that alpha glide
men
set.
eat to live.
No, he's good enough. He doesn't need to eat.
He's a man.
He's lost off.
Yeah. I would say I actually wrote this down a while ago for Shudo. Shudo's favorite food is actually taiyaki, which is like a red bean paste thing.
Oh yeah. I like some of those, but I eat like the custard ones because I'm like, ooh, custard. Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote that down forever ago because I was trying to figure out his favorite food. But yeah.
Yeah, E-Man.
Personally, my favorite food, oh my god, fastest way to get me anywhere is to tell me there's steak. I'm a fucking steak fiend.
Ooh, let's go.
I'm also like, oh my god, I love to cook it, I love to eat it. Oh man. I think for Duke, well, in character with his theme, he likes to eat scrap metal and junk.
Yeah.
but for DJ, I think his favorite thing would probably be, I can't think of what his favorite. Probably something, maybe probably pork chops, like a pork chop dinner with like. It's like a very home cooked, like very home style, kind of like that nice gravy and mashed potatoes and stuff. Just very homey, simple food, just like staple food.
Nice.
Aw.
I thought you were gonna say Dino chicken nuggets.
Hey, those are good too. That's
so
not
much.
It's like the second place, you see.
I was trying to think of something that wasn't like, because I know our game
Yeah.
takes place in Domino City. I'd be like, and we don't want to be like the localization where it's like, man, I should living in Japan and eating burgers.
I love my jelly donuts.
Fair.
Burgers.
Jelly?
Jelly.
I think the funniest thing about that. Okay, can I quick tangent on that jelly donut?
Okay.
It's- Some people are like, this is such like bastardization. This is so, but it's like you know that they actually do make like onigiri with jelly in it, right?
Wait, you do?
So like, and yes, yeah, there's onigiri with jelly in it, and rice is a grain, just like. So like, in the technical sense, yes, a jelly-filled onigiri is technically a jelly-filled donut. That's not actually far up. It's just directly. It's like the most direct translation ass thing. It's not that crazy.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a direct trans. They've said rice ball before, though.
I know, but it's like if you took like let's see, it's like I don't know, it's okay, like the ingredients directly. It's like okay, jelly and a grain. Okay, yep, jelly donut. Everybody go home.
Shaking.
Like a lot of that sounds pretty legit, and I like I can get down that, but every Asian part of me is screaming at the idea of lice being called a donut.
Oh yeah. Oh absolutely. That's the most American ass thing to say. I'm not
like,
gonna.
like I'm not gonna lie. I can feel like my energy level rising as like in defiance. I'm gonna go like Super Saiyan after this. Like.
Yohna.
For like me as Yohna, I really like fried rice. Excuse my lisp because I'm pretty sure that's like it might have sounded like something else. I'm not sure. I don't know, but like just to safe with myself, but like a fried rice, I really like it. Like I like Chinese food, but like fried rice is my favorite. I like it with egg and that. It's all good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to fried rice now. I'm hungry. Why did you do this to me, Hikari?
Well, let's end the Q&A, guys. We're gonna
blame
go.
Axel.
Yeah, we're Axel, watching you. You can't see it, but I'm doing like the things like I'm watching you much. Anyways, Lumi's favorite food is actually quite interesting because it is something me and Hikari actually have talked about. Cause I talk about like ideas for Lumi, and then when we went like in a tangent, and it kind of came from that. Lumi's favorite food is ice cream. And am I allowed to go say like the one thing we talked about that is a canon event for Lumi?
Oh yeah, you can say.
Oh, Lumi has bitten someone before for taking for them taking their ice cream.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That is canonical to the game lore.
Yeah. Will it be ever be blood in game? Maybe. I don't know. But yeah,
Depends on who you guys talk to.
Yeah, you might find the victim at some point later in the game.
I think we've already met them. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
I have an idea of who it probably is.
You just like
I
talk to
think I
the
know
person,
who
you just
it
see like a
is.
giant bite mark, like when you get that
I fell down the stairs.
Well, it's a long story.
Yeah, for me, Hikari. I'm gonna sound very plain for this. I just really like a bowl of plain white rice with some soy sauce. It's like a comfort food for me. I feel like
Fair.
just no other shit, just plain white rice, soy sauce. That's all I fucking need. I'll be happy. Now NPC, I'll go with
You should go with the idolist.
fucking
I actually like
We're
that.
far that joke doesn't work anymore. The audience knows.
I don't know what
fine,
to
I'll
talk
go.
And if you're gonna say Digital Dream spoilers, they're watching the Q&A of a certain point in time.
Yeah.
Wow,
I mean,
can't wait to get in the series. I bet the Q&A is like episode 0, right?
And we just say every plot point.
So anyways, here's LumiNova's entire backstory.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
Frostbite's
if I-
actually God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I
do you
used to
guys,
dance with God.
you guys know about the Gypsy God?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I could choose a favorite NPC at the moment, so I'll just say like Strange Traveler for now. Nothing. He doesn't eat.
He doesn't
Huh?
eat space food?
What a cop out! Come on,
Yeah.
What?
come
Fine,
on.
Fine.
What's the rich?
So
what's the,
Jelly,
what's the fucking-
what does Shudo feed Kami?
Oh my
What is
god.
Kami? Fish
What's
flakes?
Kami's favorite food?
Human
Fish
flesh.
flakes?
Fish flakes for Kami. Shudo's pet goldfish baby.
I was gonna say,
Also-
what's the blonde like bully kid's favorite food? What would?
Yeah.
It's like the most dickhead type of food. Roasted mushrooms now.
No.
He likes,
I'd say a nice food stand like takoyaki.
Fair.
I was gonna say, like, oh, his favorite food is whatever he gets from someone else. It's
Like
like,
he stole from Shudo's lunchbox.
yeah. Man, I really like this taiyaki I stole from that nerd.
God.
So yeah, next question is from Dragon Ranger 87. What would the main characters, I'm guessing like your threes, favorite animal be if they had one?
Does the animal have to be alive?
What does
What the
that
fuck?
mean?
What do you mean?
Maybe like dinosaurs, hopefully.
We'll get to that.
As long as
I mean, like,
okay,
is it like can they include an extinct animal? Is that what you mean?
Oh yeah.
as long as it's an animal, I'd say it's
Okay,
fine.
I thought you were like,
I like cats, but only when they're dead.
like,
I mean, to be fair, I was thinking of dinosaur, but I'm like, no, I'll actually think about it a bit more.
I feel like I know what Shudo's is gonna be.
I mean, it's a shark. I mean, that's like.
I actually wouldn't have guessed that. I'm pretty.
I thought you were just gonna say Kami.
I mean, that's just a goldfish.
Man,
Listen,
fuck
like-
Kami, I guess. Kami's going glub glub. Sad.
Yeah.
I wish a shark could eat my dad.
But yeah, Dick.
Oh man. Honestly, DJ's a dinosaur kid. I'm not gonna outright deny it. DJ, that's probably why Drag Crush is so cool to him, because it's like half of what we'll learn later and half because dinosaurs. Yeah. I'm sure DJ, you could bait him to talking about dinosaurs for hours. and not
Actually, it's a
realize-
worm, not a dinosaur.
Hey, what if I crush you like a worm?
Gonna glad crush you like
bury
a
you in-
worm.
Wait, you want?
You like
You
a
wanna know
worm?
if you
like
love
talking
me
about
if I was a
worms so
worm?
much?
Yes.
What type of dinosaur though?
Ooh, okay. Probably an Ankylosaurus. Definitely for
Ooh.
Duke. Like the tough back shell, like the hammer on its tail, and it looks
Hell
like it's got a
yeah.
helmet on.
I'm just remembering, isn't that the one from Dinosaur King? Like, the Dinosaur King had one of those? It was like
The
Spike.
Dinosaur King had a lot of different dinosaurs.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
it was, like,
narrowing
it was like one of the main
There's-
ones. Like, it was like Spike.
I don't know the flagship monster like dinosaurs of Dinosaur King. There's probably I don't know.
It wasn't one of the main ones. It was one of the villains, I believe.
Oh,
They
yeah,
had
it
one,
was-
but like, it
yeah.
wasn't one of the main ones. But yeah, Lumi.
Lumi, okay, because I thought about it, because I feel like Lumi is the type of person who likes dinosaurs as well, but I'm like thinking, like, would that be her favorite? Like, because like,
I know Lumi's favorite animal.
oh, I know what I would say just to spite you. I know what I would say just to
What?
spite you.
What?
Oxus.
Anyhow,
Let's just go with that. Let's just go with that.
Heard the roll eyes in that tone. Just the.
anyhow, us.
Yeah.
From Frozen Shepherd, aka Sarah from Musketeer Academy. If you
Oh
could
my
add in another summoning mechanic, which one would you want? I cannot answer this, as I literally made no other summoning mechanics happen. So,
Yeah, because Hikari hates us and loves rituals.
thank God.
Synchros. No comment.
You took my answer. God damn it!
We have the same answer.
Because after synchros, yeah, because synchros, that's where I haven't kept up since synchros. So literally.
I mean, I
so-
kept up, but it's like synchros are just so like I don't know. It's just
You gotta do math.
it's the entire. You do math all the time.
I don't like it.
We do math with life points. You can't avoid it.
I have Yohna do it for me.
It's literally
Yeah, I am basically Hikari's Google assistant.
the thing about synchro something is that you can literally do the hands like the math on your hands. Like it's just like all right,
It's too
2
much math.
Okay.
I mean, the thing about Xyz is just kind of like counting how much monsters for the same level you have together. If you think about it, it's like counting as well.
So, email managers are the same one with Rose?
So I need to ask: is this like by this question is like adding it to the game or just like kind of thing? Like what?
Yeah, adding it to the game.
Okay.
Like, which one would you want added to
I
the
have
game?
two answers because one is because I want to be Catlelian, the other one is because I actually like the summoning method and I think it's really cool, and because Hikari hates X and X. Which one should I go with first?
Just say which one.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
that's fine.
one I think is like because I'm like the second. No, I'm the biggest Lush Duel simp here. I bought the cards. I have a whole binder of this shit. Yeah, I would say like maximum summoning from Lush Duel. It's like this thing where you get like 3 cards together and they make one awesome monster, and it's a main deck thing. So Hikari's lack of Nexus deck would like wouldn't clip us because Hikari hates Exodex. That's the other thing I was gonna say.
I don't hate extra.
The one I want to say to be Catlelian, and to put the most chaos in the game, I just want to put just Pendulum Summoning and nothing else.
Fuck you.
Only Pendulum. Let's go. Let's
I
let's
thought
win.
you were gonna say Dark Synchros.
Dark Synchros. Yeah, I'm a
What
Catlelian.
the hell is a dark synchro? What
Dark
the hell?
synchro you minus instead of plus.
Yeah.
Oh.
It shows up in the anime, but only in the anime, where literally you have a normal monster and then a dark tuner, which is usually pretty high level, and then you minus it to make like a negative level monster.
Yeah.
It's like really weird.
You see, when we ever do a game with Synchro Summoning, I'll just go straight to Dark Synchro Summoning, guys. So I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll like fall into evil and all that. I'll be fine.
Honestly, because where the game's going right now, the most feasible like normal sounding one is fusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're sent somewhere in a weird world. Who knows? They might have fusion there. We might.
Yeah.
We just buy polymerization from like the nearby like convenience store.
But-
God.
in my heart of hearts, I know you man always screws me on this. 5Ds is pretty fucking rad.
Wait, what
It's
is?
got card games on motorcycles.
5Ds where synchros
Oh.
were.
Yeah, that's. Wait, it says crucify you for this?
I know. I said it's pretty fucking rad.
Well, no, he said before that. He said E-Man might crucify.
No, I said you might agree with me on this.
Oh, agree with
He
you.
might
on
like
this. Hell
He
yeah!
might like crucify you because that's his opinion. You see.
No,
Like-
oh, it's shit's so fucking cool.
It's just
also
so hype.
it's also a good It's also a good PSA on road safety.
Just
'Cause
honestly,
My.
on road safety, on classism, on like so
What?
much.
The coolest thing I know about 5Ds is it taught me that Lagans are cool.
yeah.
The-
Word.
Word. And it also told me to hashtag buy Blackwings.
Oh god. But yes, continuing on. From Glaves, if you could redo your entire character's deck, what would it look like? I'm gonna say just be vague over this one.
Because the character deck is so ingrained in the Frostbite's personality. So most likely Frostbite would be a completely different character, but I feel like one that would still fit Frostbite's personality, but would be aesthetically different. He would be an insects guy.
Oh
I
yeah.
see that.
Oh my god.
Do
I
it
say
for her.
I say for the sake of it, don't think about cards that are in the game and just like any cards that you can think of as well.
Oh, no, he'd be
Synchro
insects, or
summoning.
he'd be insects, or he'd be zombies. Like that would be,
Ooh, yeah.
or both.
I think, I know it's protagonist card set, but I genuinely think the scrap, like, or junkyard aesthetic of Yusei's deck would be really good for Duke. I think for Dukes, I think it'd be like be a whole fun thematic thing of like even junk can shine and stuff like that.
Love. God.
Lemme?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I know your answer to this. I know your answer to that.
Oh, tell me what you think my answer is, because my brain is saying something.
The certain rush duel cards.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say Lagans, because Lagans are my first love, and one of my favorite Lagan cards is multi-psych Lagan Lagia. So give me.
Shut the fuck
Give
up.
Give me.
No.
Give me.
No.
Come on. He's
That is
cool.
too strong.
Yeah, exactly. Come on. Give me. I have my hands out. Please. I added your
Okay.
videos for you.
It's unfair. Mainly to E-Man, because E-Man doesn't like help with like production.
No, but He-Man's a pleasure. But He-Man's a pleasure. Like He-Man.
E-Man is a treasure.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I'm managing the money? Is that what
Yeah,
chasing
you're-
treasure?
you're-
Is that my title?
You're finance. You know.
Are you implying that treasurer is a nothing title organization to give out?
www.patreon.com.
My god.
One day,
But,
if we ever
so
make
you're
one of
going
those, it's gonna be a bad link, but it's never going to be. I don't know.
So you're going with the dragon deck?
And Lagan,
Or-
because I can see Lumi being like, heck yeah, Lagans, because they're cool. She just didn't want the deck that was also Lagans beginning because want to keep work and other and non-work kind of separate, you know. Yeah, I get to get played
What I thought Lumi was gonna go with is a newer archetype in Rush Duels called Celebrises.
Oh.
Which are made to sound like Sevens Roads, but it's like these celebrity girls.
You see, it's because I'm gonna get those in the game. It's like it's not like
My
there's
God.
no like if I had another choice, that is like the choice. It gets there. You see.
Alright. Another question from Glaves, because you can ask multiple questions in these.
Ooh.
What are your characters' birthdays?
When was the first episode of Digital Dreams?
Oh my
Hold
fucking
on, I'll
God.
switch it up.
Is that fun? You're just like, alright, I'm gonna get the protagonist's birthday. Let's go.
Let's go.
I don't know what year it is in Digital Dreams at the moment, but I mean,
It's
he's
like-
like young.
It's like, it would be the same year as like season 0. It's like, I want to say 1998, 1996.
April
Okay,
29 is when we published the first episode. When we recorded it, I have no idea.
April 29th. How old are we right now? We're like in middle school, yeah? High school?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're about like 14, 15.
Alright, so I'm gonna say he's 14. It's 1998. It's like...
Do the math yourself, audience. Leave it in the comments
19
below.
He was born on April 29th.
There we go.
I think that means he's a Gemini, I think, if I recall correctly.
That actually makes him a Taurus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
The reason I know that is because I'm looking that up right now for Duke.
Oh my
and-
fucking god.
Gosh, I should have made him Pisces. I'm Pisces.
It's not. I can give you the range if you want to know for Pisces.
No, I know what Pisces is. Pisces is late February, like mid-March. He's February 29th. Correction. He's a Pisces like me.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, according to 10,000villages.com, Shuda wouldn't hurt a fly. Empathy is his superpower, and he is an asset to any team you join or cause he supports. Your gentleness is a virtue. However, be careful not to let your feelings get hurt too easily. Be sure to spend time building your self-confidence. Ooh, that last one. Ooh, that last one.
Man, they really came at Shudo with like both like fists cracked. Just like
The first one said be nicer, second one said believe in yourself, asshole.
they came at Shudo teeth like bared, like they just tore into him. So real.
That hits harder than any blonde bastard could.
It's actually you see, it's actually that guy's mom who likes these kind of things. You see, it's like
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
it's
So
like
we're
a
locking
double.
in February 29th.
February 29th, whatever year that makes him 14.
Alright.
I can't believe you only have a birthday every 4 years.
Oh my god, you're right! Oh no!
No. Change and chill.
You knocked it off by a day. It's like 28 now.
Oh my god. I wasn't thinking about that.
I mean, the Shido's dad even
Fine.
give him a birthday.
Honestly, I think he's born on February. Shudo's born on February 28th, but his dad thinks he's born on February 29th.
That's
my
why he
God.
only celebrates every 4 years.
Alright,
Duke, it's gonna be May 1st, and he'll be a Taurus. May 1st is definitely his birthday. He was almost an April birthday, but then he was born on May.
Dang.
Yeah.
what does his horoscope say?
According to 10,000villages.com, as a Taurus, he's a wonderful combination of laid back and hardworking. He's honest and loyal, occasionally to a fault. His determination and attention to detail will take him far in life. Pretty accurate for DJ,
Yeah.
honestly.
He's a good boy.
Lumi?
So, I just want to say I would like, because like you two did a lot of good work on your birthdays. You thought of like really good things, like you wanted Frostbite to be Pisces, and like you thought of the one for like Duke being tall and like really cool, and it has a lot of symbolism. I'm really bad at these kind of things, so I'm gonna use the Yohna method of deciding a birthday. It's called rolling a d12.
Okay.
That's actually
Yeah.
pretty smart.
So
That's actually-
Lumi
yeah.
is born in June. I'm gonna double check
Okay.
how much days they are in June. Cause I don't remember. Wait, no, that's like a couple months ago. 30 days. Okay, so I'm gonna go find the D30. Hold on.
I like to imagine you're
Goodness.
physically hunting for a D30 right
Yeah,
now.
I'm looking for
Not
one.
actually I'm not rolling a virtual one.
Yeah, I'm like crafting one out of soap.
Gotta quickly,
I got
gotta quickly go and roll 20.
I got June 24.
You are a
Make-
Cancer.
You're a Cancer.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty Lumi moment. That's a Lumi
I
moment.
know. I just imagine Frostbite looking at Lumi and just saying, "You are a Cancer."
You are a Cancer.
Well, at least I'm not too fish.
E-Man.
According
Right, you mean, what
to
does it say?
10,000villages.com, Lumi's intuition is downright uncanny. She does her best socializing in small groups and prefer intimate relationships, even if it means her social circle is on the smaller side. Her creative spirit will bring joy to all she meets.
That's so fitting.
That is
Yeah,
actually
like-
holy shit. That's a secret about these. That's a secret about these fucking zodiac. These
They're
Because
so
about
big.
this astrology. They can fit
Yeah,
anybody.
yeah.
But I will
Yeah.
say that they could fit anybody. But this is very fitting for each of the characters.
yeah, like
Hmm.
there's like stuff that like I'm not sure if how much I can say about Lumi because there's stuff I have for Lumi that I'm not sure if I should disclose yet. But a lot of do kind of like hit.
Just have to learn.
Yeah, just by watching sad like you should watch the entire series again. Like just when we choose watch it again so we can get all details. Like it's like New Game Plus, guys, come on, New Game Plus.
Yeah.
For this next question, I don't quite like it for like a tabletop thing.
I wanna wait, hold on.
So we'll
hold-
go with stat wise.
I do want
Okay.
I do want to say one thing though, Hikari. I do want to say one thing.
Yeah? Yeah?
You have to pick a character too. So what's Kami's birthday?
Oh my fuck. Oh, Kami's
yeah, Kami's
that's,
birthday.
no, that would be a jelly thing.
But-
That'd be a jelly thing. That's not.
But that's your favorite.
Oh my god. No.
Yeah, that-
Kami
but no,
was
this
born when the universe was made.
Hell yeah. But this next question is, who is the strongest in the group? I personally don't like these type of questions when referring to like tabletop characters because that can be a bit unfair. Because it's limited to like creativity. And in this case, cards, like a card game, which is very much luck dependent. So I'll go with like who could win in a fight.
Duke would
Like
win
a
by
fist
not
fight.
participating.
Are we talking a fight or a duel? Because honestly,
fist
if we
fight.
look at we look at the win and loss ratio, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
Wins.
if you look at the off queens, I'm just saying, if you look at the off queens,
That's season 0. It wasn't canon.
Season-
Season 0 is actually very canon.
That's season -1. Not even canon.
Honestly, in an actual like fist fight, I'm pretty sure Lumi. She's got the height advantage. She doesn't got the weak point you two do.
and
She
I,
also has the highest strength stat.
I think I'm tied with Duke. I think. I'm
No,
not.
you are the highest. I know that for sure.
Okay, yeah. Lumi, and also I think cause I feel like DJ wouldn't hurt someone. So like, no, I don't want to hurt someone. Lumi, like,
Just-
I mean, but if it,
Into a
but I mean,
ball?
this is like Russia. This is like you have compelled them to actually fight.
okay.
Mhm.
And I think I don't know. I feel like
I feel like Duke would
DJ gets his protein and gets his like. I don't know. I think he would actually. I think he could stand a good chance in a fight.
Yeah.
We have.
He's a bit.
I'm just gonna
of a
say this.
powerhouse.
We have seen Shudo in a fight.
He didn't
Did that
throw
go
a
well
punch.
for him?
He didn't really like fight though.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like if you pushed him and if he embraced a little bit of that frostbite energy, he would be a terror. He would be like
I'm just
Fucking
saying,
rabid chihuahua.
if you
Yeah.
give Shudo a pipe, I think his chances increase immensely.
honestly, I feel like if you gave him just, a couple of bludgeoning weapons.
If you give Shudo a
Anyone
gun,
a threat with that?
But different with Shudo, because Shudo, I imagine when he gets mad, he's like those he's got small person anger. He's like he's like got something in there
he teleports
that you
behind
just
you.
don't want to mess with.
So the answer to this question would be depends on the day and the circumstances.
Yeah.
Um,
About this, like, it's not about like who's the strongest. It's like how tough are they together? Because I'm just, like the JoJo scene where they just like beat up the one guy. Like I'm just
Oh my
saying,
God.
like the whole party doing that would be like super effective. We just do it to the one guy.
I think I can answer for the entire group in the sense of who would win in a fight. Like, I will say not the other person. All of us would win in a fight, but not that other person.
Yeah, just not the other one.
The next question, I forgot to say, Digi, in our Discord, we had asked like who's the strongest in the group question.
Can I ask an
the next
additional question? Can I ask my own? So I have a question. If each of our characters had to pick a weapon, which would it be? Like, just I'm gonna piggyback on this one.
Like, try to think of an appropriate weapon for him.
An anchor.
A katana.
Yeah, Katana's very fitting.
Of course you win.
Definitely for Duke, probably like maybe like a flail, or actually no, a drill. It'd be like, of course, it'd be a drill. How would it not be a drill?
I was imagining a big fuck off hammer.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
or a hammer with drills on the sides.
yeah.
Duke just be like, I'm gonna be the drill that pierces the heavens.
Yeah.
A war pick.
Yeah.
And let me.
I'm not gonna lie, because I was thinking about just like a pipe. Just gets a pipe or like a chair. You know, it doesn't need
Oh my
to be like a
fucking-
good weapon. It's just one that I can leech.
Chocolate.
A flamethrower.
Flame.
I kind of imagine like almost like a fencing sword, like a rapier or something.
Ooh, yeah, that would be really
I
cool.
feel like that fits.
I feel
I
like
can-
it's it has to be a blunt object for Lumi. I do not see her with anything.
Oh
blunt
yeah,
object.
nothing that takes technique, so just like an improvised.
I got this.
weapon.
Lumi just gets like Lumi gets a lighter, gets like one of those like spray cans, and just like makes an flamethrower.
Hell yeah.
I got
The
it.
next question is very similar to one prior, here, which was the modified deck one, which is from Travis. Is if each player could have a specific archetype, what would they have and why?
Like, yes.
Both out of character and in character. I'm just gonna assume they meant just in character. Huh?
I think what they meant by that is like for our characters. Like how do we for ourselves?
Maybe like if like what decks we as players would like to play, but like if you gave all the players like you know like what Duke was like, hey, if I Duke knew every card.
Or like if you
existed.
guys could just, if you guys could straight up choose out of
Mhm.
a game, to have, and what your characters would choose in game, which is still a weird, difficult question. Yeah, just answer how you would. I'll say that.
I like.
I think. What'd be a good archetype? Honestly, the only one that's coming to my brain right now is ice barriers.
I'm just thinking
Oh.
sharks.
Sharks too is pretty good for Frostbite and for Shudo. I feel like Shudo probably have sharks, and then Frostbite would have ice barrier maybe. I guess both out of character and in character in game. I don't know if we're asking for players personally, because that's a totally different answer. But
It's a very odd question because you technically just can't have any deck you want IRL. So I'm assuming
Yeah.
in game.
honestly, in person, I like sprites. Sprites designs are very cool.
Ooh.
Right, Duke.
I'd say definitely. Was coming down to Duke's bias. I think he thinks ever since he thinks the elemental heroes are really cool, I think he'd try to stray away from being so bound to like. I think if he could, in character, I think he thinks they're super cool and would want to have just elemental hero themed.
Yeah, you like
yeah.
that like play, man. Like I can see like Duke
Yeah.
like just making like a second deck and just like elemental heal. I can see Duke just like blessing up like a superior, be like the Duke man or like the Duke. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god.
I'm thinking of like what would be like
Is that Duke? Come on.
the Duke.
Frostbite lost a duel, and he's like, "Duke, take Bubble Man. You gave him to me."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Duke cries. Be like, I will.
win this duel for me, Duke.
See?
Oh my god, why did you spray ketchup packets all over yourself?
Ah.
Yeah, you're gonna say out of character, Eman?
Out of character, I think out of character. If I was putting character motivations aside, I think I'd want to pivot Duke to have a more. I don't know archetypes very well in Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know the different archetypes. But if we're going
You
thematic.
said junk earlier.
Yeah, junk. Yeah, like I said earlier. Then I guess I can carry my answer from earlier, where it's like, yeah, I would try to have more like junk stuff, kind of like more like
Mm-hmm.
metallic, like robotic things. That's what I do. I'd make it more robotic themed. Anything.
Ooh.
Gadgets,
And-
ancient gear.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't gear golem. Ooh.
Goal. Yeah, Lemmy.
If it's Lumi, because the thing about Lumi, I kind of did this for her as like a character. She doesn't really have a strong preference. More like a lot of things are her preference. So I don't think if there was like one deck in particular, she'd be like mine. She'd be like, I want to try a lot of these things. I don't know if that's a cop out answer or not, because like
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But if it's me as a Yohna, what deck I want Lumi to have, like what I would like Lumi to have, even because I like playing these. I like playing plants, but I'm like, I don't think she would be into it too much. Because I think Lumi's favorite decks are things that deal high damage, like really quickly, like beatdown decks.
Beat down.
Yeah, because I like beatdown decks. Even though plants are beat down here, like with the certain circumstances, like really good. But yeah.
Oh shit, Hikari.
Oh my god, 5Ds?
Someone's dual runner.
Droids?
Someone's D runner.
Oh yeah. The next question is from Axel again. For players, what character do you feel like would be your the closest friends with? So I think what it,
this question. I love this question.
Yeah, that one's good.
if it's just player characters, I'm pretty sure everyone's answer is Duke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's why I'll extend to NPCs.
I still say Duke. I had an old roommate that actually kind of reminds me a lot of Duke. And me and him were like so close during the pandemic and stuff. So I would still say, yeah, I'd say Duke.
Yeah. Like, because Duke's a friendly individual, and I think that's like what clearly helps, like with a someone who's friendly and nice. Like that's really like good.
I feel like I'd like to say like Duke, yeah, for myself. But honestly, I think out of the three of them, I'd really want to hang out with Shudo. I want to be Shudo's friend. I want to affirm him. I want to encourage him that he's awesome, and I want him to believe in himself. So I want to be his friend and help him. That's so as much as I love the
That's such a
goodest boy
Duke
I've made for
Yeah.
myself.
Hell yeah. Alright, Dragonite Dragon,
I do
for the
have
players and Hikari, what are your favorite archetype? I feel like we already answered this one.
Yeah, because it's like been shown the other ones, like you know, like we're talking about the other ones. I did my
I'd just say refer back to that one then.
my
And the
favorite
ones.
archetype is actually different towards because I don't
Okay.
think of it. I thought about the Steel Heart because this one of the questions I saw before I plap a bit, just a little bit. Claplex.
Traptricks are
I like Claplex. They're so much fun. Like, it's like clearly it's pretty scummy in some places, but like God, Claplex. And then you get like the 2 level 4s, and you get like the spider Xyz, and then I played Claplex in like massive duels. I just want to gush about Claplex. Claplex are great. You should play them. Just not against me, okay? I lied. Please don't play Claplex against me. I don't think I can win.
For me, I've already answered that I really like sprites. As design-wise cards, they're fine. I really love sprites designs. I've been a big fan of Thunder archetype monsters. For example, Watts. I loved Watts. Like Battery Man. But I really play Junk a lot. I really play Synchron decks a lot.
Oh my God.
Still to this day, I will go up against people that are running whatever tier. What's the other new archetype? Can't remember. Kashtira. I'll go up to them. I'll be like, I'm running Synchron.
Yeah, I got Stardust. You guys ready for this?
Okay.
I mean, Jack Atlas is the master.
Oh man, yeah, I fucking love Black Archfiend. Like I think that was someone's. Is that my favorite Synchro? Like Synchro Dragon, like the 5D Dragon. I'm trying to think of it because I like the level.
That's me.
Yeah.
Alright, Duke?
I'd appreciate a repeat of the question because I seem to have lost it in the chaos.
What is your favorite archetype?
Well, I guess it's detached from everything. I really like. I guess since I don't know like specific archetypes in general, I do like units working together, where it's a lot of tandem, where it's like units like summoning each other, or it's just kind of having like a strong narrative, not narrative, like thematic. There's ones where it's like, hey, if you have like, I think it's like, there's like gadget red gadget, green
Gadgets,
gadget. Is that,
yeah.
I like those a lot. Where it's like
Hell
they have-
yeah.
for being like standing united and stuff like that. I'm a sucker for those.
Yeah.
Pajamas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I kind of. I'm not gonna lie. I do like that. I think I do like the pajamas for that.
Would the
very
Union
reason, 'cause
monsters
they've got a
also
lot of-
work for that for you? Like the Union monsters?
Unions
Like,
do, yeah.
like
There's
X-Head
XYZ
cannon.
Dragon and stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna need to catch up with Yu-Gi-Oh because if XYZ is a thing with that, I need to.
Well, Kaiba used it. Kaiba used it.
That-
He used XYZ Dragon like forever.
Dragon
though. It was like
Cannon.
XYZ, yeah, Dragon Cannon tank thing. It was like he had like Z Tiger Y.
Yeah, those are so.
Whatever.
yeah, and then they
Yeah,
make
yeah,
like the
those are-
super
yeah.
mech.
Yeah.
Yep,
Mm.
I've seen those cards in passing. I'm like, these are so cool, and I learned they have like combinations. I'm like, this is so cool.
They're very cool.
Alright, now from Blink. Blink has a few questions.
Oh.
Okay.
So we'll start with the individual ones, and then they have a question for everyone. So Temmie, who is my favorite and least favorite NPCs to act as, and who do I wish to have more screen time? I gotta say my favorite, Fuckboy McGee, the dude who beat up Shudo.
Yeah, because for some
Like-
reason you hate us.
No, okay, so my reasoning
I
for
just
this
love
is...
beating up Shudo.
Yeah, it just
So-
makes my Saturday morning just that much better.
I don't feel alive unless I'm picking on Shudo.
I feel great when I beat up my player. My player
But
character.
give your explanation. We didn't give you an explanation.
sorry.
So,
So I like dickhead NPCs because 100% of the time they always end up getting their shit kicked in and like getting what they deserve. So I love playing this scummy little fuck that I know that the party's gonna eventually kick his ass. Hopefully. Yeah.
yeah, we just gonna bring
Things
Shudo.
could depend.
We bring Shudo to the boxing lane or the shooting range. It's like one of the two.
Yeah. But like he only had some screen time, so I'll because I haven't had a lot of screen time with a lot of the NPCs.
Yeah, it takes time, you know.
So it's, yeah. And so I'll say him. Least favorite to act as. I know it's a cop out answer, but also the same guy, because I hate being mean. I don't think being a mean person.
It always
And-
goes back to blonde guy we don't know the
Like,
name of.
he has a name. No one just said it.
Yeah, it's really funny when like people are gonna watch back this like potential and be like, why do they keep calling it blonde guy? Their name is then like whatever the fuck his name is.
Because like I did feel bad. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm sorry. Like he just keeps beating the shit out of you. Because I did feel bad because I don't want that to happen to little guy.
Fine.
Well, he's-
Listen to the shadows.
While he's beating you up, he's just introducing himself. By the way, my name is like punch.
That's why you couldn't hear. That's why you guys don't know the name. He just beat the shit out of Shudo while he was saying it.
It's like the anime opening, like, "Hi, that's me. My name is." As he's like punching Shudo.
Yeah. It felt
You're
like
probably
this.
wondering how I got
Hey?
here.
Like it's just like
And which NPC do I want to have more screen time? Frozen Lady Justice. She has not shown up once since her first appearance.
she showed
She never will.
She's
never
the only
again.
one out of the three.
Frozen Lady Justice is like it's just like nah, I'm just trying to
Actually,
leave.
no. Grab that giant soldier.
Let's go. We're coming back for him. We're coming back.
He destroyed the moon.
I want the
Um,
dog. I'm
I
getting the
destroyed
dog.
the moon.
Oh yeah.
I just
To
kidding.
Jelly, was Frostbite always cool or only after choosing ice?
Sorry, there's so many dual runners
Apparently he's a
out.
transformation. Apparently he's a transformer.
There's
That's
so many
what
dual runners out. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Close this. For Frostbite. Frostbite, he was always gonna be like this cool character, like this like very like like thinks he's better than himself kind of character.
I mean, if I may use this opportunity, to put in there, the character concept from I remember was always cool. Well, but I thought you were gonna say a cool guy. I'm like, his first draft was not a guy.
Oh
one
yeah,
of the
his
first
draft.
ideas was, first,
Yeah.
you can explain it.
His first draft was not gonna be a guy. I was gonna be like, it was gonna be she.
Oh.
But for Frostbite though, I feel like no matter what he was gonna be, like whether he was gonna be like associated with ice or not, he was always gonna be like, or she was always gonna be that guy. Again with the whole like, if you in another life you could have been an insects guy or girl, or like another life you could have been a zombie girl or zombie. Oh, zombie girl would have been so fun. Oh my god.
Just so like people can be informed, one of Frostbite's original ideas was instead of being like, little like shut-in nerd boy who goes to be like cool swab guy online, it was gonna be a little shut-in nerd boy who played as like a sexy like lady online. And be like, I'm better than you. No, I look prettier than you do.
Cloud colors activate.
Oh yeah.
Wait, question, would this concept still would have used like water monsters?
Probably.
So,
or
what the-
zombies.
So you could
or
have gotten your own
insects.
Bahaj.
Oh yeah, because you only chose the name Frostbite because you chose the water deck.
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah. To Duke. So that moon landing, huh?
It's real. Yes, that moon landing is very. I'm glad people really get attached to that.
Yeah.
To Yohna. Again, the one monster wrong, so I'll correct it. If you couldn't have Seven's Road Magician, who would be a runner-up?
I'm not gonna lie. There was two things going in my mind. I was actually thinking of getting the Soldier of Stone if I didn't find anything else that was cool.
Oh my gosh.
You
But
could have destroyed the moon.
I could have. But there was another thing I was also thinking about during that moment because I remember this. Because if Frostbite picked the Warrior Dragon, I would have totally went to go take Floating Lady Justice away.
Yeah. Bisexual Lumi activate.
Like I was like, okay, if there's nothing here, I'll just steal Frostbite, I guess. Like it was like a thought was in my head. It was like, I mean, like I like Nana, but like Lumi's like, you're not talking to me. I don't want you. You're not talking to me. This one talks. You guys, this one talks. I want something that talks.
And to everyone, what inspired your characters or their design philosophy?
Every single antagonistic side character in any anime, like ever. So thinking Yu-Gi-Oh, Kaiba, obviously, Chaz, big Chaz.
Yeah, Chaz. Like Chaz.
Jack Atlas for sure. Even going to like, if we cut the like childhood anime that I remember watching, a lot of Vegeta, so much Vegeta.
Yeah. You got a couple Vegeta memes like in the server as well.
Yeah.
The hair semblance is uncanny.
So much Vegeta inspiration in there. I don't know. I have a really big soft spot for characters that are very antagonistic to the protagonist or just characters around them. They're fairly nice, kind of mean, but also like mean well. Kind of mean, but mean well.
I get it.
It's like tough love is the best
Yeah.
way to describe it.
Wait.
Yeah, and like
Are you Sundale?
sort of underdoggy.
Is Frostbite a Sundale?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. What kind of question is that? We all know this.
Listen.
No comment. keep watching Saturday Morning and you'll find out.
Yeah.
Frostbite is the tsundere, and Duke is just the golden retriever best friend
Oh, yeah.
or boyfriend. Who knows?
Ooh.
Oh,
man. I mean, we got the colors now. We got like the colors.
Got the bike
Yeah, got a
colors
bike
on the border. That was completely on accident because like I just had like a pink to blue gradient, so naturally in the middle it's purple. So this is just really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duke.
So funny enough, I did a similar kind of thing, design philosophy with DJ. So I think there's even you can go back in our DMs and see this Hikari, but I talked about My kind of gripe with Saturday morning cartoon shows is that plus size characters are usually like they have to be dumb. They all they talk about is food. They're inept, like when it comes to actually being a duelist. And
Even can I say something?
what? What's up?
In the last 2 sessions, the big joke you had with Duke was that he was crying like a child and eating food.
He was worried about a friend. It was different than it wasn't. Oh no! I spilled my ice cream. Oh no!
I know. But like you were saying that, and that's all that was in my mind. So I know if I didn't bring it up, someone would have in the comments.
So we acknowledge it, and we say,
we stand with Duke.
Who cares?
But here's the thing. Okay, but here's the difference. That is 2 episodes out of a grander scheme.
True.
I'm talking when it's like the nice, like. It's like the nice friend character is like I don't know, the friend who's like nice spirited, always the offset has to be, man, they're shit at dueling, or I don't know. I wanted to break the archetype of like just because he's plus size means he's a joke character.
Yeah, with Duke at least in that Hercules Beetle big like fight, Chumley from GX would have lost that duel hands down.
Yeah.
Jaden would have to come in. Duke stood up for himself and did that. And I think that was very cool.
Also, I also kind of want to say this, man. This is no fault to the character. It's just because like you're very rusty with Yukio. You didn't know how the tribute.
But he learned.
Yeah, you got
But that's the thing that's the thing. I learned. That's the difference. Is in the show they wouldn't learn.
You got your anime
The characters
moment.
the characters would take a loss like that and not grow from it, or they would make a mistake and not grow from it. That's the big thing I want to do. Is that like I don't know. It feels like I want to battle. I want a character that could. I don't know. I want to have a combination of the archetypes of like best friend and plus size character, and not condemn them to being a 2-dimensional character. Like giving them some depth and letting them grow, and not just be a walking punchline.
And as we can see, from feedback from like the community and comments, is people do really like and like they just really like Duke. They think he's great. Think he's really cool, funny. Like he's really cool.
It warms my heart to see like. Because I don't know, I've had times people were like, really, but it's like, it's crazy. Like, it blows my mind. Because it's like, sometimes I worry, did I try too hard to make him like everybody's friend?
Because you played really well.
It's...
Like, you guys play your character really well. Like,
I know I do.
Lemmy?
I lied. Okay, so I feel like design philosophy, because I'm gonna be straight up with you when it comes to character design, as in what Lumi looks like. I don't remember half the shit I told Hikari. I don't remember.
Okay, I can say this.
Yeah, because when it comes to like more of the character, I can go for like a pretty long while. So
I'll explain Lumi's like physical design first. Yohna, first off, wanted to play a hot character.
Yeah.
A very attractive.
Look, I needed to play like the girl character, you know.
A very conventionally attractive female character.
Yeah.
And I know what Yohna came out with me with for like character design for Lumi specifically, not Lucy. Lumi was I want to play like a punk witch.
Oh yeah.
And we took design inspiration from Gaga Girl, Seven's Road Witch. And originally, Lumi was gonna have a hat very similar to Dark Magician Girl, but I couldn't get it to look right, so I just gave like a regular witch hat, which I think fits her better.
Yeah.
Personally. Yeah. And then Lucy was just kind of based off of Lumi's, like just a more idea of like generic, like not generic, but like celebrity. Like celebrity with pink hair.
I feel like grounded is a good word to describe Lucy.
Yeah,
feels
grounded.
like a grounded in reality kind of design, like in the reality of digital dreams, not like
Wow, it's so realistic.
It's so realistic. You can see like because everyone got pink hair in Japan.
yeah.
Because I remember also like I think with Lumi, she kind of made like Lucy made Lumi like kind of like herself-ish, but like different. I think because I don't know if I said this, but it's something Lumi would do. She would totally made her avatar like something she likes. Like she would make her avatar her type. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because she's a Narcissus.
Based.
Yeah, and like I just the Idolist one. Hikari thought of that one, so I can't take any credit for that. It was so super fucking cool. Like
It's literally just Kaiba Man. It's just
Yeah,
Kaiba
but
Man,
you-
but pretty girl.
yeah, but like the helmet is like, really cool. When it
Yeah, that's Kaiba Man.
Yeah. exactly, like
It's still a cool
yeah,
design.
it's really cool. That it's really good. Okay, I'm gonna try and not talk too much about like this Lumi, like what I have thought about, because I thought more into like Lumi as a character, but there's a lot of stuff that's more spoilery and like that. Is that like part of the thing for like design philosophy?
Yeah. And
Because Lucy is Lumi. Like Lumi is actually based on a character I have played on before, with Hikari, but like we changed the gimmick a bit because it was like a character. Because this character I couldn't. We're actually gonna literally use that character instead of Lucy. Like her name was like Viola. Her thing was like she was a bit of like a little celebrity, like not like super celebrity, but like a model. And then Hikari's character was like their plan, and they were going to VR games together because Hikari's character was.
just say it was for an SAO game.
Yeah, it's an SAO game.
Like-
SAO game. Anyway, yeah, I tend to laugh a lot, but it was like,
Yeah.
but then like when we were thinking about that, I I didn't want to use the same character, because I'm like that character would be like too tied to like. Even if you made Hikari's character like an NPC, it'll be like too tight. I'm like, I don't really want to play someone like that. That's when Lumi came in, and I kind of changed a lot of stuff about them. Like, I don't know how much I can say, because there's like aspects of Lumi I really like, but I don't want to just say, because I feel like just saying it like takes away from it all. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
Lumi as a character
you-
isn't like as exciting as Duke and Frostbite, and you guys play them better than I do play as Lumi. Like I can,
Oh, don't put
No.
yourself down
Say
like
that.
like
we've just had good opportunities to like show off, and besides that whole like double identity thing, I think has a lot of potential to be really cool, and also I think we could have some really cool character interactions later on.
yeah, like there's some cool.
Like it,
Oh, sorry. You go.
it's like if some things like if like the both. I mean, it's crazy because you have a double identity on top of a double identity. All our characters have double identity things going on, but yours has multiple, and I feel like it could lead to some like genuine good character interactions down the road. I think I wouldn't put it down as you don't play it as well, or you're not as interesting. You just haven't had opportunities yet. We've set the groundwork, which is like your arrival at the school, and I'm excited to see where that goes. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
We
want
haven't
to put
peeled
yourself down
back
for
the
that.
we haven't peeled back the onion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry if it makes it sound like
Yeah.
I just realized how like bad that sounds on me. Like oh no, like what was me? That was not what I tried to do. That's my
you're
bad.
good. You're good.
I'm not
The
good.
reason they have they use an onion analogy is because when you peel back the layers, you start crying.
Like but like
Yeah.
Lumi's a person who I'd say like I made because one thing I really like is characters that try really hard but like are not like super okay, like because Lumi's a person who like tries really hard. There's like a thing I want to try and convey. I'm not good at like explaining my own characters because I'm like I don't know how much I should say, how much should I not, but
Mhm.
all I can say is like I want Lumi to be like a plan, but like at the same time, you know, there's still a bit more to her that hopefully will get more revealed. And I don't think there's much I'm thinking I can say, because like a lot of stuff I like talking about Lumi, like with you, Hikari. I want to save them for a bit later. Like if you ever do
Yeah,
another
okay.
Q&A,
Yeah,
I
that's
can go
good.
more in depth. There is one thing I would like to say about Lumi though.
Mhm.
I wasn't a fan of Oshinoko when I made her, but then I watched it like, huh, I'm gonna get some accusations thrown my way. Yeah.
For me personally, I guess I'll go on about the NPC like character design. Of course, none have custom art yet. Yu-Gi-Oh's art style is a lot harder to mimic, even with a base, like making it look like a more original character, like how I do with Musketeer Academy. Because like for them, I use like a character as a base from like official sources from the anime or manga stuff, to like and use that to like make my own design in the same style or similar at least. and I always try to convey like their personality, stuff like that. It's a lot harder to do that for Yu-Gi-Oh! Since it's more rigid and the character designs are not more unique, but like it's a more uniqueness to it, to like each individual, if that makes sense. But personality-wise, music, I like, that when we get into like the mind space of a character, especially an NPC, I listen to music. Next question from Axel Light. This is for the players. Are you all surprised when the lore dump happened about the gods and the items?
Yeah, I jumped the gun.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I had my theories, like, when, like, you know, they're like, oh, you found a ball. I'm like, sounds kind of millennium to me. But, like, I don't want to, like, be super set on theories, because then, like, I think that ruins a bit of experience for yourself. Like, if you, like, try and predict everything and, like, you know, it's like, oh, it's gonna be like this. It's more like, that's a thing to think about. I'm just gonna keep that in mind. And like with that, and I did not expect our color coordination to work against us, or work for us. It's technically both. I don't know. I like the one I got personally, or connected to.
I wasn't expecting it.
It blindsided me, and I'm excited because I was not expecting it at all. I was like, oh shit, okay, it's happening, okay?
Yeah. Like, I remember looking at the tabs like, no fucking way, no. But I was like, alright, I'm gonna like see where this goes. I'll play a bit dumb. But because I don't want to make assumptions too much, because like, you know. But I'm really excited to go figure out what to do with that one, and like, especially where we are at the story. Because technically there's one thing, I don't know if we should say it, because it's not really apparent where we cut it. But like after the game, like we kind of made a realization of where we were, or is that?
I wouldn't mention that. I wouldn't mention that yet.
Yeah. We'll see that next time in Digital Gleams episode 9.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I will say for myself, relating to the plot stuff, me personally, with my own games, I like, even if they're set in like a certain IP, for like example, Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't usually like using already established lore from that IP, because I feel like at that point you're just copying the story. The gods and the Millennium items have like very interesting things about them, and I wanted to use this as an opportunity as it's our first game for the channel, I'll do something that helps an audience get familiarized with it. I'm still gonna have my own twists and spins on it. And so, for example, like I said in the very beginning of the first episode, and like the little like edited in thing of no canon characters are going to appear. So for example, there's Millennium items, so there's no Bakura. But Bakura or Merrick, I meant to say. Okay. But that brings up a different question, I think you all should be asking. If there isn't a Merrick, who the fuck would be in that play setting wise? Or
like, how did this eye go in front of Domino High?
It wasn't in front of Domino High, it was like
on the way there.
It was like an underpass.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like, what's up with the items? Why are the gods here if a Tim isn't a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why is there gods in
like
this
that.
VR game? We're just flying to play Minecraft, you know?
Yeah, why are there gods in the VR game? It's probably just part of the plot, guys.
Yeah.
Why is Kaiba Corp called Kaiba if Kaiba doesn't exist?
The Kaiba family exists, like the family name. Like that's the most I'm gonna do. Just because name, like Kaiba is like the only thing I feel like you always have to have is the Kaiba family in a Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Kaiba's cool. Kaiba gets
Kaiba's
to stay.
a canon event.
Yeah, Kaiba
Exactly.
Kaiba owning the Duel Monsters
Into the
franchise.
Kaiba-verse.
into the Kaiba.
Yeah, because like it's a big part of the setting is like, you know, Kaiba Corp, so you need a Kaiba family. So like, for example, there is an Industrial Illusions, but it's not Maximilian Crawford is his actual name. or maximum Pegasus. So there's stuff like that. So ooh.
It's actually minimum unicorn.
Oh my
I was gonna say that joke.
Next question is Matthew again. To Frostbite, why do you hate the Japanese starfish so much?
Frostbite will never
I'm
forgive
excited
the
to learn
Japanese.
He's a 4th-rate card for a 2nd-rate duelist, and I always end first.
Isn't the actual reason because you kept on like when we were practice dueling, you kept on just drawing it at the worst moment.
Also, he's just a really garbage card. Like he's got like 800 attack. That's it.
Not a
And he
good
has
card.
consistently screwed you over.
Also, his card art's ugly. Like, whoa.
It's like a Rafflesia flower or whatever.
Yeah.
The ones that biologically smell like a corpse.
I think that's
Yeah,
a natural flower.
next- Oh no.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna double check this. 'Cause-
So,
oh no, it isn't. Okay,
yeah.
it just like found in a place. I think. I don't know, cause I know what you're talking about. Okay, I was told something wrong.
From Blank again, how do you think your characters got in the Duel Monsters?
Ooh, that's a good question.
We actually did discuss this before. Jelly, if you don't remember.
I do vaguely remember.
Mhm.
Do I remember now? No.
Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, you can remind me. Just jog my memory because I know we talked about it.
From what I remember, Aaron, you were, I believe, Frost, Shudo was interested in it from like seeing ads, but the reason why he got into like the game and stuff was because it was a gift from his father.
Yeah, I remember because he was like, he just needed something to do.
Yeah.
It was for your birthday. He celebrates every 4 years.
And probably someone worked on some card art that he's very interested in, you know.
Mm.
So one of the
Maybe.
Magi's artists made like a couple cards. You see.
The Maji card art type.
Hell yeah. Hey, I'll say DJ. What do you think?
DJ definitely got into it. I think we've actually.
I know the reason. I know the- I know all three of your reasons.
I don't know if it's like 3. I remember there was one on the top of my head.
I mean,
One's
like,
by personal enjoyment, but there's one reason I don't know if it's. I guess we know. We know. I think the audience knows at this point about like TJ's hobbies, about what he does with technology and stuff. So I'll just outright say it. I think DJ is what you could consider like a white hat hacker, in which the idea is that the idea is to find exploits and then tell the people about the exploits so that they can fix them and help them out. So it's like another game. It's like, oh, it's a digital game. It'd be fun to, help submit bugs. It's the idea of like finding glitches and errors so that it can help out the developers. That's the kind of so that's the kind of that's a big reason he was excited about it, because he had a huge penchant for technology, and this is like the first time this kind of thing has come out, and he's like, I want to see this thing flourish. So that's the motivation. So kind of going opposing, because it's usually like a whole surprise. It's like, you're a hacker? I mean, we had the whole thing. Where
yeah. We don't want. I'm the hacker here. Apparently,
it's a very cool thing that exists in reality, and I think it's a really cool cause that people do, is they use a skill like that can be used for great malice, but for good, and help people out and keep people safe and keep technology working.
And I think we all know Lucy's answer.
Tell me.
Work.
Yeah. I mean, there's a bit more to it. Like, I don't know what I'll say. Because part of it is like work, but also because like someone they were working with told them like it was fun, and then she was like, "Oh, I'll go try it," and did get into it. It's also like for her a nice way to like relax. because you know, like Lucy Fox has an image to uphold. LumiNova doesn't. LumiNova can do whatever the fuck she wants.
Like beat the shit out of a bird.
Yeah, can threaten, like can say death threats towards a bird. If Lucy did that, that would be called a scandal.
My goodness. Next question, also from Blank. Thoughts on Dungeon Dice Monsters?
Overrated. Boring.
Sorry, overrated, boring, unskilled.
Irrelevant.
Plus ratio.
Dungeon Dice Monsters. I don't know enough about to have an opinion about it, honestly. It's a
Fair.
weird, like, vacant, like, I don't have any personal experience with it.
It's definitely a shitpost question. Huh?
I see.
We gotta answer it as seriously as possible. You see. I mean, wait. Would Alon play that? Alon? Well, I don't know how you know your pronounce name sometimes. Is he the type
So
guy?
technically it doesn't exist yet in Digital Dreams because Dungeon Dice Monsters was made by Duke, but it was like being
Duke?
published like Duke Devlin.
Different way.
Yeah, but dude.
Yeah. But like if I remember it was like released. No, he was gonna pitch it to Pegasus.
Yeah.
Then Pegasus died. So that's why he got revenge on Yugi
Yeah.
because he thought he killed him. So it wouldn't really be out, so the characters wouldn't have anything of it. Capsule Monster Chest, though. That's my baby.
Bakugan. Now we're
Shut up.
You know when they started
Yeah.
falling from the sky that one time.
My name is Dan Kuso.
Fuck off.
I
thought
share
I
a voice actor with Owen from Total Drama.
Oh my.
Hell yeah.
So what I'm hearing is we do like the side game. It's like Bakugan, but it's like with the Yu-Gi-Oh characters
No.
within the world of Bakugan.
Anyhow,
I
that's our Capsule Monsters, like
Yeah,
fucking
we do
stealthy
Bakugan.
thing.
April Fool episode. It's gonna be a title that's just gonna be Digital Dreams, but it's actually just gonna be a pilot for Bakugan, a game that will only be played once and never again.
every April Fool's is
And the episode
Bakugan.
with, God, this game sucks.
Yeah, God. No, it's just like goes clean like I don't know, man.
And the final question from Blank. It's not the final question, but it's the final one from Blank. What's your favorite meme posted so far?
Oh, I gotta reflect.
Ooh, yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
I know my answer.
go back to the memes first.
I gotta.
I
yeah, I'm not
I didn't
going
realize
back.
Blank made a 2-part meme.
Let's see. I like a lot of blanks, honestly.
Yeah.
Blanks is a very good meme.
There we go. A lot of good memes here. I think I might know mine, but I'm looking through all of them.
Let's see. There was one very early on. Let's see. Gosh, what was it? It was the True Gamer Fortnite one where it was him drinking energy drinks in the man cave while watching his favorite streamer Joey Wheeler.
Oh yeah, Joey TV was. Oh, I found it. This one.
I was like, the corporate needs you to find difference between these two pictures. It's Vegeta and Frostbite.
Oh yeah, that
It's just
was-
the same
I know that one's gonna be the one.
I can't get over. That's the two SpongeBob one.
Oh yeah.
Duke when you talk about rocks and being a good friend. Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
And then Duke Rock when you tell him the moon landing was fake.
I also still really like the Duke as Black Adam getting
Oh,
rocket.
Was that the I made,
Lumi,
or
what's
the-
yours?
I'm not gonna lie. Part of me was like, the first one, cause I made it, cause the those who don't know, those who know one is kind of funny to me. But
It's really good too.
I really like double checking the name. No, I can't see it because I'm in like streamer mode. It's the one sorry, I have like bad name.
You can pull it up in editing.
Yeah, But it's like the Shuto hearing people talk about Magi's face. It's the fucking Zoolander meme.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the two. I also like the Duke ones. Cause a lot,
I gotta
really
change
like
my. I wanna change my answer. It's the fucking Megamind going somewhere.
That's the one too.
It's a template that's not used enough from that movie, and
Yeah.
it's everyone always uses some of it like that. So you're the punk I've heard so much about, but I just fucking because it captures the energy so well of like Duke stopping a side quest of let's rescue Lumi.
Yeah.
like a whole side arc of just nope, cannonball.
Nope.
I'm stopping this side quest
Like-
right now.
Like Dark Blind it. I also like the one with like the three Lumis just like pointing at each other, like the Spider-Man meme one.
That one's good.
My
Honorable-
favorite is. Yeah.
Go on.
My favorite is the Afro Kid's like Queen Bird kidnaps his friend.
That's what I was
Dude's
gonna say.
honest reaction.
Yeah.
I was gonna say an
It's
honorable
not
mention.
Black Adam. It's I had the name. Then you said Black Adam. It fucked me up. It's a Guardians of the Galaxy 3 spoiler.
Yeah, it's the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Forget his name. For the
I need to
life of
watch
me.
that. I need to watch
Adam
that.
Warlock. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It's just him just
I'm gonna watch it again
rocketing
right now.
across the sky.
Yeah.
It's on streaming now, so I have no excuse. I need to watch it finally.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to see these more of these memes, you can always go in the Saturday morning Discord channel.
Or if you want to make a meme,
Yeah.
like if
Or
you
if you wanna
saw
make it,
something.
Yeah.
And now the final question. If you got stuck in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh, which monster from Digital Dream Game would you choose as a partner? I think what they mean by this is like, which one would be your choice from like the Labyrinth area?
Hmm.
The ones that were there, we did see all of them too.
Did we? Did we see every?
All the ones that were available to you at the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cyber Dragon in the other end, you know, he was just kind of his loom was done the clearing. You see, they were cleaning up his loom at the moment. No access, you know.
Honestly, since Frostbite didn't do it, I would definitely take that water dragon.
Hell yeah.
Such a good boy. Such a good boy. I'm a sucker for good boys.
Oh man, I think for me personally, I'd almost go with like, wasn't there like a zombie girl? Was there a
Yeah,
zombie
Neck
girl?
Maid Nana.
Neckmate. Yeah.
Because the idea is like, okay, if I'm stuck in the world, I want something that's freaky, it's gonna scare things away and keep me safe. And then God forbid women have hobbies.
I will say Nana is my choice for different reasons because I actually know what she's like.
Can't believe you said that in a post Barbie world. By the way, I watched Barbie the other day. I just want to
I
say
need to see
that
Barbie.
Barbie's
I
good.
see it.
Now what's your answer, Lumi?
Cause I'll be honest, if it's me, like I got isekai in here, and like I like with the knowledge I have at Have-Light, might be Sam Slode because I think I really like the Sam Slode card. Like, it's like, whoa, you're Sam Slode magician. Like, yeah, I am. You want to cause chaos? You know what? Sure, I'll buy it. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that was all the questions.
I mean, if anything, because I'm thinking like it might also be the first thing I see because I like a lot of cards. But knowing me, I'd be like, wait, hold on, let me just look around. Can I look around a bit for it? Or I might get social anxiety, be like, I mean, yeah, sure, I'll unlock you. Like, yeah. Like, I mean, like, I don't want to like come back like, yeah, I'm gonna unlock you now. I pick something else, you know, that'll be weird. Weird. Yeah.
B, that was the very last question.
Ew.
That was fun.
Or is it? Seek that question.
Final question.
Final question.
Final question. Final question.
Final.
What's your character's favorite color?
I actually have a question for everyone here. I need to know.
Okay.
So, are you guys sub to Saturday morning? There's also a question to the audience. Are you guys sub?
I'm subscribed.
I'm subscribed.
I think I'm so.
There's hesitation there, Jelly.
I think. Me panicking going to YouTube right now. The thing is, I'm seeing-
that sub count better not go up by one.
I'm watching every
Hold
question.
on, let me keep flashing this.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I don't
I
want
can do
Saturday
one.
Night Live.
I can do you one better, Yohna. I have notifications on.
Oh, click the
For
bell?
the channel.
Okay.
Yeah, I have that bell right.
Alright. Do you have are you sub and you have your bell there?
My goodness.
265 subs is what we're at now.
Jelly? I did go on
I watched the episodes though. I watched it come out. I literally commented on them.
Oh my god, I didn't actually think that would be
thank
a
you
thing.
all for thank you all for asking these questions. Link to the Discord down below for when we do this again. Also, just to hang out, look at memes, make your own memes,
Yeah.
talk about games, what you think.
Yeah.
Fan art.
Fan
Yeah,
art,
fan art.
Yeah. We actually do have some digitally fan art made by SPO. I'm actually kinda using it as my profile picture.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
all
well,
so
yeah,
good.
Oh man, it's.
Yeah.
I want to say that like, for anyone hearing this, I want you to know that like, getting fan art is probably one of my favorite parts of doing any sort of online content creation. And literally, if someone submitted an MS Paint drawing and they put their heart into it, I'd love it the same as like a highly rendered thing, because it just shows like it's made an impact, and it's like, fuck man, I love doing this.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a genuine surprise to see like the amount of memes and art and just like love in the comments for every episode. So
Yeah.
it's like a genuine surprise. Like, wow.
Well,
And like all three of you guys are like actual content creators, and I'm fairly new to it. So
calculator.
you are. Shut up. You've gotten
Honestly,
fan art for a game before.
I mean, okay, to be fair, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about the one that shall not be named.
But it does mean a whole lot to me. It's like, since fairly new and this is my first time running a game publicly, it makes me very happy that like people are enjoying it, that my players are enjoying it, and that like there are people who actually think it's really good and appreciate like the different thoughts and ideas I put into it. It's very nice. Anyhow, like, comment, subscribe, and Discord link in below, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday morning.
Oh, we're using that still?